Hello everyone, my name is Nikos, and in today's video we're going to be going through label printers. Now, for me, I think one of the best investments you can do in your Amazon FBA journey or even e-commerce journey is buying a thermal printer. And when MUNBYN actually contacted us and they said, would you like to try our printer? I thought, why not? And what a good time to demonstrate also how and why I use them. Now, in honestly, the reason as to why I use it just saves so much more time. I started using a thermal printer very, very early on my e-commerce journey. I believe it or not, it was before I even started doing Amazon. I started using it. I just realized that there was no point in me just printing the A4 paper and then sticking it with sellotape. It just took too much time, and demo labels are quite easy to find. So what we're going to be doing today is really, I've just opened it up and I'm just going to show you what it looks like. The good thing is they've sent us a wireless version of it. So obviously with my wife trying to do a bit more vintage, I thought, well, why not? I could just have a wireless printer in the house, and if I ever need anything, I can just have it printed out, and it just comes out quite easily. Now, I mean, I've done it for myself too sometimes where I know what the item is, and instead of coming in the garage and thinking, well, Nick, what you got to do is you've got to boot out the printer, boot out the computer and everything. I thought, well, why not just print a label inside the house? So that's what I'm going to be doing. That printer is going to be living inside the house, and we're going to use it for different things. So my wife's vinted, or for myself when I need to print orders. It's quite easy to do 2x1 labels too. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to demonstrate for yourselves all the different uses it has. So this is the care package that's sent out for us, okay, by MUNBYN. You can see how we've got the 4x6 labels. We've got some interesting labels here, okay, heart-shaped labels that we could potentially use for our FBM private label orders or a Shopify ones. And they are 76x76, so I'm very interested to see how these look when we print it out. And we've got the printer, okay, this is a wireless printer, so it's a Bluetooth thermal level printer. It seems to be that all I've got to do is download the app, so I'm going to scan that and add it. It also comes with a USB charger, so if you wanted to have it as a wired, it can be there. And I imagine this is the driver that comes with a USB, so even if you don't have internet, you could potentially do it that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set out for use, and I'm going to make sure that I demonstrate how they print. So personally, I like the fact that we can actually put the labels through here, and we can make it bigger or smaller. So of course, if you wanted the 2x1 labels, you can do that too. Or if you wanted 76x76, again, I'll make sure I demonstrate that in the video for yourselves. So we've got that set up. I'm going to plug it in, and it's plugged in, and we're going to turn it on. So imagine what's going to happen now. It's going to read the size of the label. So it's already read it as a 4x6. So what I'm doing in the meantime is I'm going to make sure that I load the driver, and I'm going to make sure that I scan it to the app, and so we can use it both, printing it from the computer and also from our device. So what I've done, I've just downloaded the app, okay, so I'm in MUNBYN Print, and the good thing is it seems to have quite a lot of templates for it too. So if we wanted to print our own, we could have done. Yeah, so what we're going to go on templates. We're going to filter by all sizes. I think I've actually filtered by 4x6. And let's do this one. Thank you. Preview and print. So we're going to connect it. So that's connected. And we're going to print it. Well, that's super easy. And what I can do is I'm going to make sure that every time that I create maybe a private label product, I can send it out like that on FBM, or from my eBay store. I could potentially go find something. So let's have a look. So Ballet Studio, I've got Wi-Fi network, use. Now, of course, what you can do, I believe you can edit, so you can add text on a template, which is brilliant. And then simply print. So I guess this is probably the best feature when it comes with it being wireless. You could be getting your label from Vinted and simply clicking it and prints out, and quite fast if I say so myself. So what we'll do is we'll try these labels too. They're 76x76, why not? They're here. If you wanted to use it in your computer, you could do exactly the same thing. you can download the MUNBYN app and have it on your computer and have access to all the templates again. Or of course you could use it via USB and then able to print your labels quite easily. So what we've got is, we're going to take this off. So we're going to remove this, he says. Oh, it's already open. We're going to remove that. It's back here. We're going to put the hearts through. So this would work exactly the same way if you were to do it with the 2x1 labels. Exactly the same way. You would simply make this just a bit smaller, because what you don't want is you don't want these labels to be moving, because then it wouldn't print nicely for yourselves. So that's what you're doing, is making sure that that is there. So it's already read this. So what we're going to do is we are going to go on our MUNBYN print app. Let's see if we can find some 76x76. Not save. Go away. So we're looking at 76x76, all size we've got. It's got a template. Let's say if we can find hearts. Right, so we've got, really what we could have done is we could have had something for the surface as XO cross there. So preview and print. Nice, so you can see how nice it prints really. So if you wanted your logo, it could have been on this too. It just makes it pop, especially if you're sending it out. So it's as simple as me going back here and then just editing this picture and putting mine. Nice and simple. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this. In exactly the same way, I could have done the same to have the 2x1 labels with MUNBYN, and therefore print it and have the barcodes. So you would see it as this, say for example. So it would print the labels as 2x1 so you can stick in your items. That's how you'd see it. But I've demonstrated these two for yourselves. And yeah, I've got the links below in the description for you if you're interested in getting a printer. They've got the link below too. And thanks MUNBYN for sending this over for us to try it out.